We met Hal Picture to discuss their two new high-end plugins for DaVinci Resolve and Baselight. Diachrony, a tool to create custom looks, and Diaphony, a plugin that adds texture to your footage.
Diachrony actually means like through the color, and diaphony means like through the texture. As DOP and practitioner, we are very tired about mysticism. There's a lot of mysticism about all kind of stuff, cameras, lenses, software,
black boxes, well, you don't know what happens.
lighting, and it's very important for us to have a very clear communication, make transparent tools.
We are working with a color scientist called Antoine for a few months now. And so he helps us a lot also to talk about all the challenges we met, because also mystification, I think, is not very honest, because it's like, oh, it's easy, look, I did that. But no, it's not easy. Like, yeah.
Just for the sake of the argument, I'm going to reset the 2D, and I'm just going to load a preset so that you can see how it twists. So, you can see already that all the transformations are way more, we leave the realm of the cubic. We get into twisting, shifting, curves. It gets way more complex. And that's the power of the 3D transformations. But it's also where it can be a bit overwhelming. So what we usually tend to advise people to do is to start from presets and then just have a look. There's a lot of operators, but it's actually 6 times the same set of operators, because each operators work for each color. So if I go back to a basic state, well, you have a lot of behaviors that can be changed for the different colors. So here I'm working on my reds here. I can be working on the magentas here. And I don't know if you see that when it's moving, but you can see that the transformation vectors that we display, just so that you can see where the image comes from, when the color comes from, they're not straight. They get this curvy, rounded feature, and it's because most of our transformations natively operate in a spherical set of coordinates. We transform this cube into a sphere, and which means the math that we apply to it, they get this kind of organic feel. We also have a very powerful smoothing algorithm that gets applied on top of that, and which means that a lot of the problems that you could have with overlapping of the colors, the way that you go from one vertex to another, just completely gone. And that helps a lot when you want to build a look, because a look has to be robust. It has to behave without glitches, without aberration, without unexpected behaviors in front of a lot of situations.